Alright guys, I want to talk about All Elite Wrestling. And All Elite Wrestling is going to be the future competition for the WWE. And I'm a huge wrestling fan. Obviously this is an NASCAR channel, but I like to throw in a few things, and I want to put in my thoughts on wrestling and All Elite. And I think it's going to be huge. Tony Khan, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and a few other people own this company. And they're billionaires, so they got the money to compete. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the roster and the details coming up. We got Double or Nothing coming up next month in Las Vegas. And I don't know if you guys paid close attention to WrestleMania, but whenever Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman left, right before they left, they said, "We're off to Vegas." And they stormed out. So is that a surprise? Is that a hint? What could it be? Is Brock going to be an All Elite? They say Double or Nothing's going to be full of surprises, so we'll see. Now on the screen right now, we got some people who is rumored to sign in the future with this company. With their contracts and stuff might be out or whatever, but Shinsuke Nakamura, Bubba Ray Dudley, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Dolph Ziggler, and I cannot, for some reason I'm having a loss of memory, I can't remember the other guy's name there, but these are people who kind of rumored to head to AEW. Whether that happens is yet to be seen. As we take a look at some other stuff on here on AEW, with the people wanting to be there in AEW. Now, let me see if I can find the roster here. Let's see. Also, CM Punk is rumored. CM Punk is a rumor right now, guys, to head to AEW because he was a maxed man in the Indies show, and a lot of people believe that will lead up to this. Double or Nothing. Could he come in as a maxed man? Yeah, it's possible. Very possible. But let's go down the list here. We got Hangman Jones, who's one of the people who has been kind of invited to be in this company. Friends with him. We got Brandy Rhodes, who is Cody Rhodes' wife. She'll be running oversized the women's division. And here we got Dr. Brent Baker, DMD. Let me adjust this a little bit. It's a little bit off. There we go. Sorry for that, guys. But, yeah, she's going to be a part of it. And the man known as Chris Jericho will be a part of the AEW. I keep saying AEWE, but AEW. I'm really excited about this federation. Chris Jericho coming on board, having a big contract. We got Christopher Daniels. He will be coming on with AEW. They're giving some other, we got Cody Rhodes, who will face Dustin Rhodes' brother, aka Gold Dust, at Double or Nothing. So they want to settle their feud. Frankie Kazarian, great wrestler. It's going to add a lot of excitement to it. And we got the bad boy, Joey Jalea. Don't know much about him. Like I said, they're bringing in a lot of indie stars and a lot of other stars from smaller federations in here, which I think is really cool. We got Matt Jackson as he comes into as he's one of the leaders of the company. And this guy right here, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, don't know too much about him, but I'm looking forward to seeing these guys wrestle. Then we got this guy right here. He used to be called Neville in the WWE. Now he's going to be called Pac in AEW. And we got this guy, Penelope Ford. Especially right. Hopefully he'll be a good competitor. And Scorpio Sky. For anybody who watches wrestling, knows this guy can get the job done. He's very talented. Who's this guy? Billy Gunn. He'll be working a lot of behind the scenes stuff for AEW. This is $1 million corporation. This ain't no ROH or Impact or anything. Jungle Boy is going to be in there. And we got Phoenix. Should be interesting. And we got Pentagon Jr. Extremely talented wrestler. And then we got Jimmy Havoc. Don't know much about him, but we will find out. And then we got AJ Kong. Be a part of the women's, I think the women's division. And when we got Yukiya Sachadiga. I'm sorry guys, I can't pronounce some of these names. We got Sunny Rose, kind of a crazy character, but hey, it's what you want in wrestling. And then we got Sammy Guerrero. I love that they're signing lower tier wrestlers right now, but there are going to be some big surprises. Katie Ray. We got Alia Rose coming on board here. We got Chucky T. I'm expecting him to be a low carder wrestler. Trent Berderia. And here's the man, Kenny Omega. In my opinion, the best wrestler in the world. WWE wanted him so bad, but he got a great offer with AEW and his friends and the Bullet Club, so good for him. Brandon Cutler, he'll be in there. Kip Saban, don't know much about him. They got another Bia Prilly. I can't pronounce some of these, like New Japan wrestlers and stuff they're bringing over. And we got Michael Natsukiya. Sorry guys, I can't pronounce his name, but he's going to be in there. And then we got the Double or Nothing thing here. The Battle Royal will be in Double or Nothing. I'm really excited to watch this, but you see this back here? All the empty spaces. These are going to be surprises in this Battle Royal. So this is where I think you're going to get to see a lot of the WWE guys that are not around no more. You know, Enzo Amore, Big Cass. Could be a bunch of people thrown in this Battle Royal that will shock the people. Allie will be in here. I think she'll play a big good role in here. Alex Rodriguez. Excalibur is a well-known wrestler. And then commentating, good old Jim Ross. It's really going to help AEW. It's going to help the company out, get the name out for that. But Justin Roberts, another women wrestler from New Japan that I cannot pronounce. Get Glacier, the guy that used to wrestle for WCW back in the late 90s, will be in AEW. He says he's in really great shape, so that will be interesting. So we go down this list. We got the over the budget Battle Royal again. Brian Pillman Jr., which is Brian Pillman's son, who was a great wrestler in the WCW and WWE days. It's good to see him in there. And then we got Sima, which is a great talented wrestler from New Japan. Goldust. Dustin Rhodes won't be what he'll be called there, but he is Goldust, in my opinion. And then we got the Librarian, possibly the Librarian. We're not for sure. I think that'll be a surprise. Peter Albion is fighting for that Librarian job. And then you got Tag Team of Private Party, which is a huge independent tag team who will be making their names. But that's what I've got so far in this with the AEW. Now, we all know Double or Nothing's coming up next month. It's going to be a great pay-per-view. This right here picture is possible people coming into the company. Like I said, a lot of huge rumors of CM Punk coming in, so that's going to be huge. Luke Gallows, once these guys' contracts runs out, AJ Styles' contracts will be running out here shortly. Could he possibly jump the ship? I think he might wait and see what happens. This is going to be huge, guys, and the reason why I'm saying this is because AEW has the money to compete with the WWE. I love what they're doing with the pay-per-views, having like one pay-per-view every 2 months or so, instead of having one every month, or, you know, you got all these shows, like WWE's got Raw, SmackDown, they're just overloaded, too much going on. I hope AEW goes back to the old school, takes it back to the 80s, 90s. TNT, TBS is going to be hosting the shows, from what I understand, so that is major. You got a major networks coming in. Like I said, they're just getting off the ground. They're a billionaire company. They can spend how much money they want. I love the idea of them bringing New Japan wrestlers in, and indie wrestlers, and great talent that people haven't seen, instead of just saying, hey, I'm going to drag 15 or 20 WWE wrestlers that they don't want. But if CM Punk and Brock Lesnar and some of these guys show up here at Double or Nothing, that is going to be huge. That is going to be make the show good, and I think this will be one of the best pay-per-views of the year myself, personally. Nothing against WWE, guys. I grew up a huge WWE fan. Don't people understand? Get me wrong. It's just I think WWE right now is being... They need competition to make their product better, because right now it's kind of like a circus. The last WrestleMania wasn't that great, in my opinion. Just wasn't no surprises, no excitement, no, just the same old, same old. So, and that's because Stephanie McMahon and Triple H was running the show. Vince, obviously they say he's running it, but he really ain't. Triple H and them's doing that stuff. So, but yeah, I think AEW is going to be a huge, huge thing, and I want to try to do some stuff on my channel in the future. So if you're an AEW fan, like, subscribe to the channel. AEW, wrestling and racing goes together. Most people love both sports. And yes, I do call wrestling a sport, because you got to be talented and you got to be in great shape to do this. And it's great entertainment. So, there we go, guys. That's all I got on it so far, and we'll see what happens coming up here in the future. See if there are any more news popping up, but see what happens. So, I'll talk to you guys later.